Hey, what's going on? It's Austin Benton, founder of SpeakerDrive. I just wanted to share with you a real email interaction that I had with a planner that didn't work out at first, but ended up getting me multiple streams of multi-thousand-dollar gigs thereafter. So if you guys like this kind of raw, real, actual email video breakdowns, let me know. I'll make more of them. I've got hundreds, but I'll show you how this works. So I just sent, hello there, Kim. I'm not sure, but are you the right person in-house to connect with? I dug up your email address online. Hope that's all right. Quick question. Do you know who's in charge of booking speakers for your events? So a lot of speakers will just, overly drop their credentials or write big, long paragraphs. I like emails that are short, super easy to reply. Think like, do you breathe air, right? As the first email, like super easy, yes or no, because once you get a reply, that changes the dynamic of the conversation. And so if you put tons of paragraphs in there and really say, hey, I'm the best speaker, I'm the number one expert in the space, or I have a best-selling book, which nobody actually cares about that much, then you're less likely to get a reply. So simple email like this works really, really well. And then she replied back, you guessed correctly. Our center does bring in a few speakers each year. Choices are made based on the theme and the theme of our leadership conference. We don't bring generic leaders in, et cetera, et cetera. But I want to highlight, I will put your information in my speaker folder so that if we have a need for someone with that person's background, you'll hear from me. So a lot of people would have been like really discouraged by that. Like, oh, she's putting me in the back of the filing cabinet. But I think it's important to just explore, right? See where a relationship can go and keep engaging with them and developing that rapport. And so I replied back, hey, Kim, thanks for the detailed response. Glad to know I was on the right track. It's great to hear about your focused approach, et cetera, et cetera. Now, this email is a little bit too long, in my opinion. I was going a little bit overboard, but I wanted to let her know that, hey, at least I'm familiar with the type of recurring themes that are going on in their conference, like, decision-making, crisis, or ethical leadership. So she knows that at least I'm doing my research and I'm familiar. But the number one most important thing in this email, I believe, is that, hey, here's more about that person and a link to their website or their speaker reel so they can actually see you in action, because that piece of online collateral will actually do the heavy lifting and make sure that the planner sees like, oh, this person could be a good fit. So really what I recommend, the key thing is to just include your speaker reel and then a quick question back to keep the conversation going. And she said, hey, thanks. Just for my records, what is his normal fee range? So this is good. Obviously this is really good in that she's now resurrecting, talk about budget and fees and things of that nature. Thanks for the reply, Kim. Do you mind if I loop him into this thread directly? Do you not have that info? And then I just said, you know what? I could dance around it, but I'm just going to be upfront. Well, his fee is $20K. I know there's some variation depending on additional discovery, etc. And I just said, hey, not going to apologize for it. I left room for discussion, but for the most part, I just stated that number really clearly. And she said, hey, I have different budgets for each speaking opportunity, so knowing the fee range up front helps us prevent wasting our time. So you can see planners, they just want to get right to the point. And so then I said, hey, I know you don't have anything at the moment, but is that fee range generally within what you look at? Depends on the event, but yes, we have paid that before. I added that highlight. But yeah, again, shows now through that discovery, we're getting closer and closer. I said, hey, are those two spring slots open or an option, or are they specialized at this stage, more specialized and much less money? So at that point, it was August 28th. Now it's September 24th. So a month later. So it's important to continue the thread. And I said, hey, just wanted to follow up on the below. Got some great speakers, et cetera, et cetera. She said, my spring spots are in the 5K range. So this was a 5K budget. So out of range for this particular client, but I was able to get this person on the phone, become actually friends and friendly with her. And now that's a steady source of additional gigs that will come my way for folks who are in my orbit or who use my software, etc. And so, started with her just wanting to follow me in the back of the filing cabinet to now that's a steady stream of additional events and gigs that are potentials for folks. So anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Again, if you like these email breakdowns, the raw threads, and just kind of walking through and talking it through, definitely let me know, and I will be sure to make some more. So thanks again for watching.